One thing for sure, guys, while watching this movie, I felt so many emotions. No pun intended. This movie made me feel a lot of things, and that's a good thing. The Inside Out movies are very emotional, uprising, and very relatable. You cannot watch both these movies and not be like, oh, I know how that goes. I know how, because I've felt it. I've been there. The situations that these movies tackle are always so relatable. Like, bro, they don't miss. They don't miss. Whoever the team who does these movies really know how humans act and they work, and we have all been there at some point, and I'll get more into that in a bit. Now, everybody returns to Inside Out 2 except for Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling. They don't play fear or disgust. And it's fine, because they are not that missed. It's just like, you'll not even notice. If you don't even know that they're gone, you won't notice. That's how good the new actors are. It should not pull you out of the movie. It did not pull me out of the movie at all. And now, in Inside Out 2, Riley is now 13 years old. She was 10, went to 11, and now she's 13 in this movie. She's going through new challenges, new obstacles, feeling new emotions, bringing us to the brand new emotions: anxiety, envy, embarrassment, and boredom. And they don't call her boredom in this movie. I just can't remember what nickname they gave her. But whatever, those emotions do a hostile takeover and throw joy, anger, disgust, and fear and sadness out of there. Kick them out of the house, kick them out of headquarters, and now they have to come back and regain control of Miley's mind and make her the good girl that she's supposed to be. Because these new emotions wow out, bro. They make her do some mean stuff. I wanted to say some other stuff there, but this is a kid's movie, so if a kid watches this video, I don't want them learning bad words from me. This movie brings some new concepts to the table, like beliefs. The things you believe most in and hard in that make you who you are, that plays a role in this movie. And I actually really like how they handled that. Like, they're like cold, like they put memories in like a water and they turn into cores that go up into your brain, and they make you believe what you want to believe in, like what makes you who you are, basically. And I really like that. I thought that was super interesting to see that happen in an Inside Out movie, in a Pixar movie in general. Now, the first movie taught you that it's okay to feel more than one thing. You could feel couple things and it'll be okay. You don't have to feel the same way every time. And this movie shows that if you overly feel anxious or bored or embarrassed, it might not turn out as well as you hope. That's why it's always good to show your real emotions when it's appropriate for the situation. It's not cool to make you look serious and stoic just to make yourself look cool. It doesn't. It makes you look like a robot. What these movies do so well is that they speak to kids and adults, because this is just for everybody. It's an everybody movie. Yeah, the kids will love the bright colors and all the little colored emotion characters and all the wacky little gooey characters they see on the bottom of her mind, and the glowing balls and the adventure. They'll love that. But the parents are gonna love the message, and it'll relate to them by showing the situation they were in when they were teenagers or as a kid. We've all been there. Going to a new school, not knowing anybody, not having any friends, trying to fit in with the new crowd to make yourself socially accepted, not trying to feel overly anxious when it calls for it, because if you feel anxious too much, it'll not work out in your favor, and it might lead to a heart attack or a panic attack. Just let the emotions out. Do not bottle them up or keep them in, because you might make yourself sick. That's why I like Joy so much. She is my favorite character in this movie. She's so optimistic and she's so fun. I love that. And I try to have that overlook on life as a person. It's just better for you as a person. And it's always good to be positive and optimistic. That's a message for life, kids. I'd say one only emotion that doesn't do much in this movie is sadness. She just gets like pushed to the back for a good portion of the movie. And yeah, I could have had the whole group being together and doing their thing, but no, just push sadness to the background. That's alright, I guess. It kind of sucks. I wish that the whole group was with each other in the whole movie. The new emotion, anxiety, she looks hilarious. When I first saw a picture of her, she looks like one of those weird, like overly tangled up looking Muppets, bro. But Maya Hawke, when she voices anxiety, she has that unsettling tone in her voice that just really helps sell this performance. Anxiety and envy are really at the forefront when it comes to the brand new emotions, and I did enjoy their dynamic together. Just until they start waddling out and making Riley do things that'll have bigger consequences in the end. But yeah, who knows? Whatever. They're playing around. Pixar had a hell of a year last year in a bad way, so I'm just glad that they nailed this movie and actually took this one seriously. Because yeah, I feel like this is like the old-timey Pixar that I had like just a good story from a beloved series we wanted to see. Good story, good animation, great characters. That's all I wanted, and I got it. And when the OG emotions try to get back to Riley's mind, they just grow as themselves as characters, and they try to get back the essence that makes you a real human. We all grow as people. We all know that. We can get behind that. We all understand that. And if you say you don't relate to this movie, you're straight up lying. We have all been there. I also love how the animation leveled up a lot in this movie, because you can see it down right to the skin texture and the sweat going down the skin, and even with the colors, and it just makes all the effects look really good. The colors really pop in this movie. One thing for sure, one way I really feel as I hope we get Inside Out 3. There's always more things that you can learn when you grow up. New challenges always get thrown at you, especially when you're an adult. Trust me on this, the adult game significantly feels different than the teenage or kid game. That's a real ass thing right there. And that could be a really interesting concept for the third movie. In the end, Inside Out 2 was phenomenal, fantastic, and beautiful. Such a great movie. No sequelitis, no wrong pacing. Everything did a great job. Showed you a new lesson going forward. Both these movies, bro, some of Pixar's best. And that's for real how I feel right there. Inside Out 2 gets an A.